my god. Hello guys. Hello. Sorry. A little weird. I don't know why, but I feel like every time I do a live, it feels like freaking I'm back and doing like open mic nights or like freaking public speaking or something, and I get like nervous, like super nervous. But anyways, so I'm gonna do a little mini Egypt recap, and then a little like frequently asked questions that I get about like healthy eating and fitness and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so Egypt was great. I'm just gonna dive right in, get this over with because I'm starving right now. Egypt was great. It was amazing. I like enjoyed seeing my sister and my nephew, who does a better British accent than I do, and he's only 2 years old. He is obsessed with Peppa Pig, so yes. It was amazing. It was amazing being in like a Muslim country where like praying anywhere was just like normal. So there was always somewhere to do that. Hearing the Adhan being called like was amazing. I got sick twice. I was warned not to eat the street food. And I have like the weakest, most sensitive stomach, but I went for it anyways. So I ate the street food. Got sick twice. I think one time was like kind of like my fault-ish, but it is what it is. Whatever. But if I hadn't gotten sick, like it probably would have been like a perfect experience, because like just like to walk around, like we went to like the bazaar and like the streets, like, you know, we weren't in like a touristy area. It was great. Like I got to be like amongst the people and whatnot. I look like a tourist for sure, because I was taking pictures of everything and recording everything, but I didn't care. It's fine, whatever. But I want to eat fried food with straight butter on it. My guy, your arteries. But I mean, I wouldn't recommend, but okay. But yeah, anyways, I look like a tourist. I didn't care. It was still great. It was still fun. Yeah, so that was Egypt. We did quite a lot. We went sailing on the Nile. We saw museums. I didn't go to the pyramids because my little sister was like not for it, but it's fine. It's whatever. We went to Alexandria. We went to some forts, some citadels, catacombs, all that. The bazaars. We like haggled with people. We went to like this 5 to 7 story mall, which was like fine. It was like the mall. I was like here for it, but it was interesting to see like I'm a background music. Stop. Whatever. There it is. There we go. It's like quiet, so this time I was like, let me put a little background music, because it's like always like quiet when I do these things. But anyways, so we went to this mall, and it was just like interesting because everything that was American, like Bath and Body Works for example, the price of the candle was like double the amount in American dollars than it like would have been. It's because like it's imported, but other than that, things were like super cheap, I guess, like in comparison. But yeah, amazing experience. Amazing. So anyways, let me like turn this down a little bit and let me just dive into some of these questions so I can just like go eat. Okay, so some questions that I got, that I frequently get, that people like ask me or whatnot, or that I got today. Someone said, just start a YouTube channel. You know my issues. You know I might struggle with this. I'm going to. I have like content like recorded and everything, and I could just like figure it out, edit it, and upload it. But girl, it's a struggle. When you start posting stuff on Instagram, that's when I'll start my YouTube channel. So RIP to both of those things. Okay, so when did I start my fitness journey? I started in about 2015. I remember because that's when I got my Planet Fitness membership, 2015. This one always gets me. I mean, I guess I see why people assume this, but I swear I post like fish and eggs all the time, and even meat all the time. But no, I am not vegan. I am not a vegan. I do plant-based, I guess, most of the time, or like sometimes. I don't eat dairy. I did when I was in Egypt, which again, it was like a whole, I just like was like F it, and I paid for it in the long run. But whatever. I'm not vegan. I don't eat dairy. I'm lactose intolerant. I eat chicken. I eat turkey. I eat lamb on Eid if somebody else like, slaughters it and all that, makes it for me. But other than that, no, I'm not vegan, bro. I'm not. Support to all the vegans out there. Like, you're doing your thing, but I love eggs way too much to be vegan, to be honest. That would be like my one thing. Like, I can't give up eggs. Anyways, so next one. I like wrote these down so I like wouldn't be scatterbrained. How do you manage your healthy eating slash like vegan healthy foods like financially? I got this one like, and I like worded it weirdly when I was writing it, but I got this one like a few times, like in terms of costs, because it can be expensive to like eat like healthier foods, shop for healthier foods, vegan foods, I guess, or things that are labeled vegan, things that are labeled organic or vegetarian. They can be more expensive, like the healthier ones anyways, with the better for you ingredients. I say some of my tips or some of the things that I keep in mind is like, it depends on like where you shop. So obviously if you're shopping at like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Wegmans, it's going to be more expensive than if you go to Food Lion or ShopRite. So keep that in mind too. And it depends on like if you're like a single person household. Me is just me, just myself. All I can worry about is me. So I don't stress that much over it. Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Whatever. I think I showed my fridge like yesterday. And so you see like what is in there, literally just like almond milk, coconut milk, water, and like an avocado, like a base butter. So go figure. And I went to the grocery store and really got nothing. Like if I showed you, you would be like, girl, how do you live? But anyways, and then lastly, I would say I don't meal prep, but I meal plan. So I know what I'm gonna eat for breakfast for the most part every day, and I think so does everyone on Instagram. It's my oatmeal. I know what I'm gonna have for lunch just about every day I go to work. Yeah, because I do that in advance, so that way I know like what my budget is, and that like really helps when you're like trying to stick to like a budget, but still trying to like eat healthy. So I like meal plan. For dinner I just like wing it, as long as I have like frozen veggies, sweet potatoes, or like brown rice or something like that, or like the veggie pasta, like whatever, I'll just wing it. Were you fat? Somebody asked me where was I fat. To me, I was fat, but I felt like I had a bit of body dysmorphia. Like I thought, to me, I was fat. My face was definitely rounded. You can definitely see the difference. So I was definitely bigger, but I think by a lot of people's standards, I wasn't that fat, but I definitely looked different. The glow up was real. Trust me. So I don't know. Go back, find old pictures, and you guys let me know, was I fat? Do you feel any different? Somebody asked me that. I do, now that like I've stopped eating certain foods, and like when I eat them again, then I like notice the difference. Like I had like dairy when I was in like Egypt, and like completely like ruined my stomach. Fried foods ruined my stomach. I don't like deep fried foods though. I mean, yeah, so like I feel the difference like when I'm eating like right, or like when I'm eating like more clean or whatnot, then I feel like, I guess, lighter. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I just know like the difference when I like eat stuff that I'm not supposed to eat. Then I feel like crap. Then I feel like my stomach is like, girl, I hate you. But okay. Next one. Somebody said, what were some of your setbacks within your journey? Mashallah, I don't feel like I've had any setbacks. Like I feel like every time like I have felt bad in this process. Like sure, there were some things that like made me feel like crap, but I felt like I just kept the mindset, or I tried to anyways. All right, well, try again tomorrow, or you'll start tomorrow. You'll do better tomorrow. You'll do things different tomorrow. Like, so I don't know if like any setbacks per se, really. One thing I did try and I hate is calorie counting. It's not for me. I hate things involving like the numbers and the scales and all that. And I do have one, but I try not to get like super caught up on like the scale, because honestly that mindset sucks and it kind of like depresses me if I see like, because your weight will fluctuate. That's just how it is. But if I see like it's like too far out of its normal range, even though I felt like I didn't, like I feel mostly consistent, but like maybe I like went off a little bit, then like I feel like, okay, if the scale shows something different than I'm used to, then I feel bad. Then I feel depressed and sad. So I don't really say anything set me back, but I definitely don't calorie count. Yeah, and I just stick to not doing that. Okay, so last question, and it's kind of like a long-winded one, so I saved it for last, but I'm gonna try to shorten it a bit. What got you into your fitness healthy journey? To start, I'm going to tell you like what started, like how it started and like what got me into it, and then like what it transformed into. So what got me into it was basically body dysmorphia. Thinking I was fat, and I was like having a conversation with my friend, and I was just like not feeling it, even considered like a surgery of some point. And then she was like, well, why don't you just try losing weight? Hello. She was just like, well, why don't you just try losing weight? And I was just like, okay. And so I tried, and yeah, alhamdulillah, it like didn't all happen at once. It didn't all happen overnight. It went from like step by step. Like I slowly like started going to the gym more, slowly started getting on a program, like watching other people on like Instagram, YouTube, finding people to follow, slowly taking things out of my diet, reducing like the amount of like unhealthy carbs, unhealthy fats, sugars, took out high fructose corn syrup, which I believe like for the most part I don't have in my diet. I read the back of pretty much, not everything, but for the most part I read the back of like a lot of stuff, just so like I have like a vague idea, because I don't understand everything that be on these labels, but I know what high fructose corn syrup is. I can pick that out. So yeah, so that's what got me into it. Just literally thinking I was fat, and I was just like, I don't like this. And then what it transformed into, alhamdulillah, is something more like wanting to be stronger, wanting to be better, wanting to feel better. Yeah, just wanting to do better like every day. So now when I go to the gym, it's not all about like what I look like. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, it is. I'm like, I want to see my abs. Let me like spend like a few weeks working on my abs. Clean eating only, just working on my abs. But it's more so about like my performance now, my strength now, being able to do cool stuff, because I love seeing like the girls on Instagram doing like the flips and the handstands and all that kind of stuff. It's so cool. Yeah, and then like tying that into I'm never going to get any younger than I am right now. And alhamdulillah, like I do have my health. I'm able to do stuff. You know, I have to be grateful. I have to be grateful for my body. I have to be grateful for my health, for the stuff that I'm able to do, the stuff that's in my control, because we're all going to be tested in one way or another sooner or later with our health. So let me take advantage like right now of my health. So I feel like that's a way of saying thank you to Allah for my health, to God for my health. Yeah, you know, just not taking it for granted and just showing up every day and doing my best. Yep. So that is it for the questions. I'm doing this today. I know I'm supposed to be doing these things like on Monday, but I missed last Monday, obviously. Yeah. So I'm doing it today just to make up for last Monday, but inshallah, I'm going to try to do another one this upcoming Monday. But yeah, that is all. I'm going to go eat. What I'm eating tonight for dinner is a veggie tomato soup with like kale, peas, some like frozen veggie medley I threw in there, and some sweet potatoes. I use like a jar of tomato sauce. This is like a way you can do it. I use like a jar of tomato sauce that you would use for spaghetti, and I just put like some coconut milk in there, and I seasoned it with like some seasonings. Yeah, and so that is waiting for me. So I'm gonna go have that. So that is all for tonight. Hope everyone had an amazing Friday. Happy Jummah. Yeah, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Salam. How do I exit this?